I'm Johnny. Today I'm going to talk about ESG. Has anyone here heard ESG before?
Yeah.
Quite cool. Yeah, so ESG, what is ESG? ESG basically is the abbreviation of environmental, social, and governance. And before I start, I'll talk about two situations so you guys will be more related. Have you ever been in a situation that you really want to do something good to the environment, to the society, or even your community, but you found that there's no much thing you can do? Or even if you have done that, you think that, okay, there's no much impact I can make. It's not effective enough. Okay, then the second situation is, during the past year, I believe, some one of you may have learned a lot of money from Bitcoin, stock market, or real estate, right? You can't hide your smile. And but some of you, maybe not. I can feel exactly the way you feel, because I didn't. Okay, then, the worst thing about investment is that what makes you angry is not you lost money or you didn't catch up with the trend. Is that you just can't watch your neighbor become richer and richer and you're not. Okay. Then how about and after the two situations I have just mentioned, and you got more related. So if there's an idea that you can make more impact to the world, at the same time you earn money. Yes, actually really good, right? So what's ESG? I'm going to talk about ESG investing. It started from 2004. It become more popular these days. But why? Why these days? It's been a long time. Why? So I'm going to explain that. Okay, it's pretty obvious for E, right? Environmental. We have to protect our planet. So because we have many leaders advocates for the environment. Like the little girl from Sweden called Greta, she's called Greta, and she has a famous speech in UN shouting at the president of the major economies about the climate changes. And Jane Goodall, an elegant woman who cares a lot about the animal welfare issue. And those guys are from NGO. And how about some leader from government? And maybe like President of the United States, who also go for green policy? No, not this one. I'm just kidding. The former president is actually not fond of green policy. It should be Joe Biden, okay? Then maybe why people care more about environment is because one viral video on YouTube caught your attention. That is poor little sea turtle who stuck a straw in his nose. So people get attention. And what about SNG? I think we all have the memory of financial crisis because of the bad governance of the company. Maybe conflict of interest. We have heard so many stories about the companies like corruption or have some accountability issues. Okay, that's for governance, for G. And how about S? S, the question about S is do your company care employees enough? Or do your company treat employees equally? A question is more related to you will be does your employer, your boss, force you to go to the office during the lockdown? No? Okay. If it is, I feel so bad. But actually, don't feel that bad because we don't really have lockdown in Taiwan. So don't blame me on your boss. You still have a good boss, okay? So what actually accelerates ESG? I think you guys all have the answer. What? Because COVID-19, because people start to care about what corporates do, what should they take responsibility for. Then, can we really make an impact? We're not multi-billionaire. Can we really make an impact? The answer is yes. The ESG investing strategy is like, okay, we invest in a company who really care about ESG. Yeah, you can pick a company by yourself, or you just simply invest in ESG fund, and the fund portfolio manager will talk to the company management. So the step is like corporate engagement. So the management will have to run the company the way we want. We want them to care about environment, social, and governance issue. And then impact investment, what is that? We have that three main factors about impact investment, which is the company with exciting idea, and the consumer who buy their product or services will benefit from it. And what's the third? It's you guys, investors. You have to think differently the power of your money. Okay? Okay, the next question is, will I sacrifice my profit from ethics? Will I earn less just because I care about the environment, but the company isn't really make money? The answer is no. If you look at this chart, the yellow one is the World Equity Index. Basically, like all the companies is in the yellow line. And what's about blue line? It's called ESG leaders. So for all the data series I have from 2007 to 2021, the blue line always outperform the yellow line. It's not very exciting, right? But remember, the question is, will you sacrifice your profit for ethics? The answer is no. So I'll conclude my speech with the last line. Let's embrace ESG and make some impact. Thank you.